So I hope you can still see my screen. Yeah, good. So I was explaining that a symmetric difference B is actually denoted by or represented this way on the Venn diagram. So elements which are in A or in B, but not both in A and B. So it's the same as A minus B joined to B minus A. So what we are going to do is to first find A minus B, which means we are going to pick elements which are in set A, but not in set B. So let's go and say from the original A and B. Yes. So you stand in set A and then C. Can you see small a in B? So this will be part of that set. Can you see B in B? So this will be part of that set. 2, 3. So you don't pick 3. 4. R. Then 5. 8. Y. X. So I pick this W. Yeah, so then we only have A, B, 2, and X. So that's what will form our A, B, 2, and X. Then B minus A. So B minus A now means we are in B and we compare with elements of A and pick only elements which are in B but not in A. So B becomes the starting point, okay? Yeah. So coming back here, delete this first. After 5, we'll have D. So R, can you see R in A? 3, C. So pick C. 4, Y. 5, D. 8, 7, M, W. Yeah, so we only have correct on the M. So I'll have this C, D, 7, and M. So then I will say the symmetric difference of A and B is given by A minus B, then union B minus A. So what will give us elements of A minus B are A, B, 2X. Elements of B minus A, C, D, 7, and M. Yeah, so that's what we'll have. Please also note that we can also define the symmetric difference of A and B as taking A union B, then minus A intersect B. At your own free time, you can actually also do that. If you get A union B and you subtract M intersect B, you'll get the same set we have already obtained, okay? Ukipata union of A and B, na intersection of A and B, if you get the difference, you still get this same answer. Yeah. Now, question. I want us to deal with questions on sets only first before we go to the topic of logic. So skip 2A Roman 1 and 2, skip B and C. Let's go to question 2E. Yes, 2E. We are just going to deal with sets. So he says that in the year 2023, a survey was conducted among the top 500 IT professionals in Kenya. Out of these 500 professionals, 310 had degrees of any kind. In information technology, 238 had undergraduate degree in information technology, and 184 had postgraduate degrees in information technology. How many professionals had neither undergraduate nor postgraduate degrees in information technology? Both undergraduate and postgraduate degrees in information technology, undergraduate degrees in information technology, but not postgraduate degrees, and at most 1 degree in information technology. Yeah. So the first thing is for you to understand how many circles are we going to draw within the rectangle, or what are the spatial sets that we're going to have in our universal set. Mm. Mm. Postgraduate degrees, okay. So what? How many types of degrees do you know? Not in the question, just in general. Not in the question, but in general. How many types of degrees do you know? 1, the normal degree after undergraduate, then postgraduate, yes. So correct. You actually just right. There are 2 types of degrees. So there's degrees. There's undergraduate degree and there's postgraduate degree. So undergraduate and then there's postgraduate. So postgraduate involves master's and PhD degrees. But then undergraduate is just the normal degree after someone has done first, second, third, and fourth year, okay? So when wakikwambia in this problem that 310 head degrees of any kind in information and technology inamaanisha 310 is a mixture of those who have undergraduate degrees and those who have postgraduate degrees. So, yeah. So there is nothing like degree called of any kind. So it's like this 310 is a combination of those who have degrees in undergraduate degrees and postgraduate degrees. So, yeah. So when you are drawing your Venn diagram, there are only 2 circles. Kuna kuwa na circle ya degrees, undergraduate degrees, na kuna circle ya postgraduate degrees. So the E310 is a combination of both. It's not the middle, like the inside the 2 circles. Yeah, that's what it means. So you will say that let's say, for example, undergraduate degree, let's represent them by letter A, okay? And how many people have undergraduate degree in this question? 238. So this is 238. And then there's postgraduate. Yeah, let's this be B, and then this is 184. Sasa, what is called, this number 310 means A union B. Like when you represent on a Venn diagram, Pichora if this as the total number of people under survey, then if this is the circle that represents those who have undergraduate degrees, then this other circle is the one that represents those who have postgraduate degrees. And so if I label these parts of the Venn diagram as part A, part B, part C, and part D, then the 310 is A plus B plus C. So that's what we have. So yeah, the question actually was actually had some common sense in it for you to first to understand. When we say 310 head degrees of any kind, then either the person has an undergraduate degree or a postgraduate degree. Sasa imaanishi there's another circle representing that set of 310. So yeah. Then so what is now from the information given, 500 it will be equivalent to what sum? Yes. Correct. So A plus B plus C plus D is 500. Those are the total, okay? And then how do we put cells in this number? Yes. So 232 umesema nini? So this, let me project this degrees, ndio? Now in our diagram, undergraduate degree is which circle? Circle A, it's the pink circle, okay? So what constitutes the pink circle? In terms of the labels? Only part A. A and B. Ukiweka part A plus part B inakupatia the whole pink circle, okay? So A plus B is what gives us 238. And how do we put sense to this number 184? Head postgraduate degrees. So itakuwa? Yes, B plus C is what forms the total inside the black circle, okay? Yeah, so B plus C gives us 184. Now, can you get for me the value of D? Kama unajua A plus B plus C yote ni 310, like ndani ya circle zote inakupatia 310, na the total number within the rectangle is 500. So what is the value of D? D will be? Mm. Mm. That one you are complicating. You see this, check this equation here, that 310 is what is the sum of values within the rectangle, within the circles. So A plus B plus C ni 310. So, na then ukisema A plus B plus C plus D ni 500. So you should be able now to get the value of D, because the first, like kama hapa yote, the answer is 310, okay? So 310 plus D is 500. What is D? Yes, can you get the value? $190, hapo inakuwa 190, sawa? And then, so cardinality of A, so remember this 310 is the same as the union of A and B, okay? Yeah, so we know by inclusion exclusion principle that A union B cardinality is the same as cardinality of A plus cardinality of B, then minus cardinality of A intersect B. So the union is 310. And what is cardinality of A? $238. So this 238. Cardinality of B? 184, correct. So 184. Then minus cardinality of A intersect B. So can you work out 238 plus 184? What do you got? 422. So 422 minus cardinality of A intersect B. So then ikienda huku inakuwa plus, ndio? So cardinality of A intersect B. Niambie ni nini? Huh? Plus or minus? Minus 310. Correct. So which means cardinality of A intersect B will be 112. Correct. So unakuja in this Venn diagram na unaandika hapa 112. Sawa? Yeah. So sasa ukishajua part B ni 112. Yes. Ukishajua part B ni 112, then we can easily now get A and C because tunajua B plus C hapa ipatie 184, ndio? So B, which is 112, plus C should give us 184. So can you tell me the value of C? Correct. So that gives you 72. You know, 72. So hapo unajaza 72. Can you now get for me the value of small a? Knowing that A plus B is 238. Go calculate and tell me the answer. Correct, 126. Juu utasema A plus 112 equals to 238. And then ukisolve unapata hii hapa, sindio? So we have our complete Venn diagram. So then now we can go to the questions. 60. So we can go to the questions then now and respond one by one. So the first one was find the number of students who, or number of professionals who had neither undergraduate nor postgraduate degrees. So hiyo inamaanisha tutakuwa those who don't have any from this Venn diagram should be in which space? 190. Inamaanisha uko outside those two circles, ndio? Yeah, so the answer for that part will be 190, correct. So Roman 1, 190 is the correct answer. And then the other part is both undergraduate and postgraduate degrees. Yeah, which part in this Venn diagram? In the middle one. So the answer will be 112, correct. So that part, the answer is 112. And then undergraduate degrees in information technology, but no postgraduate degrees. Undergraduate, but no postgraduate. Yafaa mtu akuwe wapi? At A. So the answer will be 126. Good. And then at most 1 degree in information technology. At most 1 inamaanisha? Okay, the term at most 1. Okay. Now, so let's okay, forget about the 1. I'm gonna say at most say 10. At most 10 meters. Maybe to kusema flyover. For vehicles or any objects to pass through flyover should be at most 10 meters in height. So inamaanisha nini? Yes, Peter 10. Yes, in a simple term. Inamaanisha yes, Peter 10. Sindio? So when we use the word at most inamaanisha yes, Peter hiyo number. Hiyo number ndio kubwa na anything below. So as we have said it, yes, Peter hiyo number. So when we say number of professionals who had at most 1 degree, so inamaanisha yafaa mtu akuwe wapi kwa hii diagram? A or C? Okay, stop. Okay, before we go to the nitty-gritty, so at most 1 inamaanisha 1. So when sema iko na moja tu alafu unasema ipiti one, they can't be on the same line. So at most 12, okay, tukitoa hiyo 1 hapo vile tumesema 10 meters inamaanisha hizi pita 10, si ndio? So inamaanisha at most 1 if you are to reason the same way. Yes. No, kama ukisema uko na moja itamaanisha exactly 1. That'll be the yes, that's the interpretation. Moja ama less than 1, okay? So it simply means that 1 and below. So remember, 190, how many, 190, how many degrees does this person have? So it's like 0 degrees. So the total will be A plus C plus D, not just A plus C. Sijui kama unaona hapo. Yeah, itakuwa A, ukiwa A utakuwa na degree moja undergraduate, ukiwa na C uko na degree ya postgraduate na hii nyingine una, si ndio? But then postgraduate ndio mtu akue na postgraduate degree. This is a very interesting question. For you to have a postgraduate degree, mtu alikuwa na masters mpaka akuwe amefanya degree undergraduate, ndio? Sinamaanisha hivyo. Huwezi fanya masters ama huwezi fanya PhD kama una undergraduate degree. That's common sense. It's like huwezi fanya degree kama uko diploma kama if you are starting from diploma, then you need to finish diploma before you do the degree program. So by the time someone is doing postgraduate degree, then obviously akona undergraduate degree, so inamaanisha mtu ako C akona how many degrees? B, and then which means that when you are in C, you are already having more than 1. So do we count part C? So we don't count part C. So which parts of the interest in this question? A and D peke yake, ndio? Sasa the answer itakuwa A plus D. So A plus D is what will be forming the answer to that part. So it will be 126, then plus 190. Hiyo itatupatia nini? $316. I hope you are seeing how tricky the problem is. Yeah, kama si stories are degrees na common sense, then jibu itakuwa 2A plus C plus D. That meaning of at most 1. Lakini vile ni is a question on degrees, na A is those who have undergraduate degrees, set B is those who have postgraduate degrees. You cannot have postgraduate degree if you don't have an undergraduate degree, unless when in mjanja, but which is actually normally so that's not logically correct for someone to do a PhD or a master's if they don't have an undergraduate degree. In fact, undergraduate degree is the requirement for you to do the postgraduate degree. Yeah. So I hope you see now how that part was tricky. Here direct. So we'll do now the last question 3, and then the others to in another session, just to finish. So the questions on logic tutamalizia baadaye. But let's just finish the question on set kwa hii paper, okay? Yeah. So lastly, question 3B. So in a survey conducted among 200 students, researchers aimed to understand the preferences for different ICT-related courses: networking, database management, web development. The results showed the following: 10 students enrolled in all the 3 courses, 19 studied both networking and database management, 29 studied both database management and web development, 25 studied both web development and networking, and 42 students did not study any of the 3 courses. Based on this information, determine how many students studied exactly one of the 3 ICT-related courses. So the key thing you have to is how many circles do we need? Sets of interest in our Venn diagram. We need 3, sindio? Kuna networking, kuna database management, na kuna web development. So that's the starting point. So let's modify this. So let's maybe we can say networking. Just for convenience, let's call it N. And then database management, we call it D, just so that when we see D, we relate it simply to data, okay? And then kuna web development, we patia nini? W, just for easy tracking, okay? To hit a W. So you say to hit a W. So then now we can draw so let this be N networking. Let this be database, and let this be web development. So let's have that. And then this is the usual inverse set. Do we know the cardinality of this inverse set from the question? So this was the question. In a survey conducted among 200 students, researchers saw total nini. So cardinality of universal means total number. 200. Those who are surveyed, okay? So the cardinality of this is 200. So label this as small a, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Good. So then I want us, before even we start now putting the numbers into sense according to what you have labeled, let's understand what we expect, which parts are of interest to the question. So the question is, based on this information, determine how many students studied exactly one of the three courses. So the key term is exactly one of the three courses. So kwa hii diagram yafaa tukue wapi ndio tupate hiyo space? Yes, you should where? Yes. So then which parts are as per our labels? A, G, C. Hizo peke yake, si ndio? Yeah, so the answer, the question we have to answer is what is the value of A plus C plus G. So this is what you need to find, okay? Yeah. So then, according to this question, A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H. Quite tupatie ngapi? 200, that's the total, si ndio? Yeah. And then, the 10 students enrolled in all the three courses. So where do we put this 10? At E. So E itakuwa 10 hapa. This is the place which is shared by all the three, okay? Yeah. So E is equals to 10. And then the other information is 19 studied both networking and data management. So where does N and D meet? Yes. Only B. Yeah, so is where the blue and green circle meet. They meet at B and E, okay? So which means that B plus E should give us, it is 19 studied both. Correct. So then B plus E should give us 19. But tunajua E ni ngapi? Ni 10. So what is B? 9. So we fill where there's B, we put 9, okay? Yeah. And then the other information is that 29 studied both database management and web development. 29 studied both database management and web development. So where does D and W meet? F and E. It's like the what where the green and black circle meet is F and E, okay? So when we say E plus F should give us 29, correct. So tutakuwa na F plus 10 equals to 29. So what is the value of F? 19. So F is 19. So it's fixed here, 19. And then further, we were told that 25 studied both web development and networking. 25 studied both web development and networking. So where does N and W meet? D and E. So D plus E should give us 25. So which means D plus 10 equals to 25. So what is the value of D? 15. So D now part here 15. So this will be 15. Good. And then let's see the other information. 42 students did not study any of the 3 courses. 42 did not study any of the 3 courses. So in this Venn diagram, where would we put that 42? H, outside. So this will be 42. So 42, H is 42. So I think now it's very easy to get what you need to obtain. Because from where there's H to Quaker 42, where there's B9, E10, D15, F19, plus this other part, which have to part of the total within the rectangle, which is 200. So, yeah. So from this equation, A, which is unknown, plus what is our B value? 9, which is clearly 9. Then plus C, plus what is D value? 15. And then plus E, 10, plus F, 19, plus G, which is unknown, plus H, which is 42. Yafai tupatie ngapi? 200. So when nitakie what is 9 plus 15 plus 10 plus 19 plus 42? $95. So it's like we have now A plus C plus G plus 95 equals to 200. So then A plus C plus G tatupatia ngapi? Yes, so which will be 105. And this is what we are looking for, okay? Yeah, because we wanted those who are studying exactly one subject, it is A plus C plus G, and that will be the sum, 105. So that's what we get. So next session, to discuss the questions on logic. So, yeah, I'll share the recordings. So have a good day. Okay.